Monday. Well, tonight the New York Times is reporting that Hillary Clinton seems, I love this, likely to pick Virginia Senator Tim Kaine as her vice president. Right? That, by the way, means almost nothing. It means that he's in the top 2 or 3, I guess. The Times reports that both Bill Clinton and the White House have expressed support for Kaine, but that the former Secretary Clinton has yet to make a final decision. You never know about that. But I'm joined right now by Washington Post op-ed columnist Dana Milbank and Mother Jones, David Korn, who's also the MSNBC employee. Now, Dana, you started. I mean, it seems to me that you've been doing some things, throwing some names out. I don't believe all these names. There's that guy with the general with that name. Yeah. They always throw out a variety of ethnic groups to make sure everybody sort of felt they've had their chance. But I've heard from the beginning Tim Kaine, and now, in a way that seems realistic in the last week, they threw out the name of Tom Vilsack, former governor of Iowa. Very close and first of all, very nice guy, and very close to the Clintons. It's not a guy you would play with. Yeah. I think if they put his name out, it's because he is in play.
Well, the sourcing's quite loose here, as you know.
What came apart? Did they have a plan that they're going to have to pick a VP?
It seems that whether you're talking about Vilsack or you're talking about Kaine, a decision has been made to sort of play it safe, not go with the Elizabeth Warren, not go with the
youngsters.
The idea is try to appeal to pick off some of these people in the middle. And if you see what Trump did here tonight, he's not going for those people at all. He was just doubling down tonight with his...
Well, he may be going for North Carolina.
Well, there may be a little
Ohio,
of that, but he is playing to his base. It's been there all along. He is not going to pull over, moderate Republicans with this. This was all about reinforcing what...
Let me tell you one thing. See, my belief is that Republicans often do this. They don't really play effectively to minorities. But what they do is they make their moderate Republicans, especially women in the suburbs, feel better because they show a lot of minorities. They do lip service, right?
Well,
and that seems to be that big.
Well, we've seen people House GOP conventions where there seem to be more black speakers than any place else. But the interesting thing about the Kaine pick is that he really seemed to, if you read the tea leaves, to be far out ahead a week or two ago. And then he campaigned a couple of times with Hillary, and he came across as, okay, not inspiring.
Isn't that what she wants?
There wasn't a lot of dynamism between the two of them when they came together. So I wondered if they then started looking at those
guys. Let me tell you, you're being kind here. Politico came out with a story a couple of weeks ago that showed he had taken gifts. Now, I read that piece. I talked to the person in the staff. I was happy that the gifts were intangibles. They were using business expenses, travel expenses. There was one case of a guy named Siegel that gave him some clothes, but that was all on the record.
And it was
nothing
all
compared to
ethical under those rules.
But yet, it just seemed to be, why didn't the Clinton people, why didn't Hillary and her people clean the guy up if they're going to pick him? Why didn't they spend the last couple of weeks cleaning up Kaine's story if they're going to pick him?
Well, look, they can. There's only so much you can clean up there, but I don't think
there's not much to clean up.
I don't think that story is what's holding him back. What's holding him back is the Democratic base is going to be depressed by this.
Okay, let's talk about
there's a lot of unhappiness.
The party has all the surveys and our own gut anecdotal coverage.